All right, people, we are live. Yeah, now let me just share the link so that people can start joining in. Yeah. Good question. Someone asked if this is my place. Ah. All right, all right. We'll be starting in a bit. Oh yeah, I guess it looks weird to be seeing this. Let me switch over to Premiere. And we are live. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys can. Okay. Hope you guys can hear me well, loud and clear. I guess it might be a bit weird seeing this one open. Let's just leave the editing screen blank. Okay, let me test my connection while I still wait for people to join in. It looks like someone has already joined in. I can't tell yet, so welcome if you're already watching the stream. Alright, today's one is a bit more professional. So yeah, I'm gonna have quite the amount of fun in this stream. Yeah, so I'll just quickly confirm what I'm streaming. It can not be like say no DM. Huh. This one is, although this is the second editing stream that I'm doing, this is like the first official one. So all right, the audio is loud and clear. Everyone can hear me. Let's get into it. What's up? And you can come and chat. All right, so today we're going to be editing the main video from the events I had in Lagos that I talked about. So I've made a couple of changes since the last time we checked this song. I mean the video out. So one thing that I've done is I added a new song. Yeah. And it was based off of personal preference. So hopefully the client likes it. Yeah, no, they're going to like it. Even though it's personal preference, I took my time out to edit it because one thing I did was um, I split the song into each of its components. So the vocals, the drums, the keyboard, the bass. I split the song into it. Then I edited each and every part of it to match what I'm going to be doing. So let me just give you a quick playthrough of the audio I'm working with so far. I'm almost done with selecting all the video clips. So yeah, let's give this a listen. Notice the panning. silent part, I plan to start the first interview video. So the person will be talking during this part. Then it will go silent till they start.
Think it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye.
And another thing is that this song actually it relates because it's a burial, and you know, listen to the lyrics. It just makes sense. At least in my own head, we'll see what the client has to say about it. Fingers crossed they will like it.
Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Goodbye,
I'm not sure if I'll add this part yet. And why I'm not sure about adding this part yet is because of the drums. I'm not sure if I want to incorporate drums into this burial video yet until I get to the part where I'll be doing the after party. So, and also the way this song ends at this point, I might just transition into this song from here.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no...
The funny thing is that I've not even decided if I'm going to use this Great is Thy Faithfulness song yet, even though it's like something that the client is going to relate more to since they are older people and all. But this is the song that I plan to use for the after party. Something simple, nice groove. I don't want to go full on amapiano because it is typical for weddings. And although I can't pull it off, I just feel like going from it's time to say goodbye to amapiano is not the best follow through in the video, if you understand. So yeah, that's why I'm just sticking to this chill Afrobeat sound. Also, I don't want the video to be too long, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes max, between 3 to 4 minutes. So, and with this arrangement that I've done here, this is already over 2 minutes. So you can see that if I add this song, it will be way above 3 minutes, and I still have this whole thing to add. So yeah, it's looking very likely. Oh yeah, let me just cut the audio here because I know it restarts here. Yeah, from here. Then I'll just make a simple cut. We'll save this for later. So this is the main parts that we're going to be needing. So around 4 minutes right now, not bad, but obviously I'll still need some adjustments. Also, remember I said I'm going to add the interview. So that interview is going to make this section a bit longer because it's only, they'll just be talking. I can extend the piano part of the song a bit. This is why it's actually good to, you know, get the separate parts of the song so that you can just remove vocals and remove drums and just let the piano play when someone else is talking. By the way, let me show you the site I use for that. It's fader.com. Yeah, so this site is very useful. You can get, you can use it to split, extract vocals and your instruments, and it's free. So, I mean, it's a cheat code in video editing because you can just remove vocals or anything that you want. Oh yeah, there's a paid version, but I mean, everything that you need is in the free version. So, yeah, we're good to go on that. Moving on to back to our editing. So it took me over 3 days, but I think I'm almost done sifting through all the footage from day 2. Let me check how many I have left. Yeah, you can see I've color coded them because if you look around there, you see that they have different colors. So I color code them according to what exactly the footage is. So when I'm editing and I put it on my timeline, everything will already be arranged. So say editing tip. So I think from here, I've not, all these ones are still the normal color. So this is what is left for me to look through. So, okay, just 31. You know what? Let me just look through a few of them. It might take too long, but let's just watch some of them to see how I actually select clips. So I use assembly mode to do selection because you know it's easier. Everything is open here at once. So let's go back to where we are, and yeah, double click and so any part that is out of focus like this, definitely not getting into the video. So let's just say from around here. Yep, that's good. So from here to here, that's good. So in and out, I just set an in point and an out point. So this is the only part that will be selected in the video once I place it into the timeline. Then I change the label. So for clips that include someone's face in it, and it's not a B-roll clip. So basically my A-roll clips, I use lavender. You can use anything you want. This is just a personal preference. Then for B-roll clips, I use violet. For interviews, I use rose. For what else? For some random clips, I might use brown or some other thing. But yeah, you'll notice that these lavender are the most populated ones in my arrangement here. So let's look at the next one. And yeah, you see this one is a rose clip because this is an interview.
So nice.
This should also be an interview. Yeah.
2, 1, and start.
Yeah, my mom, she was a dear mom.
So yeah, you get the whole gist of it. I like this part because yeah, I like his hand movements and the rest of them are in frame. So just select up until it goes out of frame. That's all I need in this clip. Can you imagine? So yeah, set that as lavender. Yeah, and that's basically the whole selection process of all these clips. So should I go through the rest of them? Oh yeah, something like this. This is the DJ set. So obviously this doesn't contain anybody's face. So this is B-roll. So I'll just wait till it actually starts doing something on the laptop. And that is good. So this will be labeled violet. Simple and easy. I think I waited for him to actually reach out for the. Yep, that is also violet. Anyway, you get the gist of this. So just like I said, this is the boring part of the editing process. Actually, let me check my live stream if it's still going well. Yep, it is still going. Yeah, but the parts that I'm sure a number of you came into this stream for the match cut part that I explained. So for that, I already so when you want to do a match cut, you need to already know form when you're filming so that you can film stuff that match together. So yeah, I think this is what I labeled the match cut clips green, and let me just play them for you, and you can almost guess what I'm trying to match. So they're just the tables. So yeah, as you can see, I already selected parts of them. So yeah, you get the old gist of this. They all have the same movements. Me just panning out. So yeah, let me remind everybody that I'm about to start explaining the match cuts. Give me a moment to post this on WhatsApp again, because obviously if I start explaining this part, I'm going to move rapidly through it. So it's best that I have as much people here as possible. In the meantime, let me also get my timeline ready. So yeah, for my editing, I use the Essentials panel, and why I like it is that it gives the most area for my timeline. So as you can see, I have the most space here because your timeline is where you're doing the most editing, and then my effects controls are up here, my projects, blah blah blah. You get the gist. This is like the preferable one, although the default is editing, which is funny. But I don't like this setup because I'm not going to be looking at my source and my program monitor at the same time, and it now forces all the rest of the project stuff into this place, and it takes out of my timeline. So yeah, I stick to Essentials panel. Sometimes I even move this out of the way. How did they select this again? Yeah, I move it out of the way into somewhere like here, so that I can have a longer timeline period. So you can leave the volume meter up here. Oh yeah, so let me post this on WhatsApp. Get into the explain match cuts. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, that is sent already. So yes, the match cut. First of all, we need to select all the clips that we already sorted out. So gimbal, then where are those ones? Green. Yep. So just select any one of them, go to label, select label group. It will automatically select all the clips that you've given this tag. So yeah, that's what makes it easy. Then come to your timeline, press full stop on your timeline, and you have all your clips labeled green. Although yes, audio are also labeled green as well, so that's why I put this. But which song is this? Oh, it's muted. Let me move this down. Oh, this is the full uncut song. So this is our match cut sequence. Right now it's pretty boring because it's just the selected parts of the clips that I still have. But I know what I want to use it for. I want to use it for a transition from the church service into the event center. So yes. So what I'm basically trying to match is these cards here. So basically we need to make sure each time we transition from one to the other, they are in the exact same position. And how do we achieve that? We do that by using our guidelines. So just come up to, make sure you have your program selected, come up to view, then You can either choose show rulers or show guides. I prefer showing ruler because by the time you show your ruler, you can just drag out your guides and to automatically show your guides. So let me first select the size that I want it to be. Actually, you know what? I think I should arrange this by their number. So by the time we're going through the clips, it should make more sense. So yeah, 8 before 9. This is 11, this 12, then 13, then 14. Ah, crap. All right, so let's quickly go through this. This is 33, so towards the end, 36, 31. Let's put this before this. 28, also before this. 30, in between. Yeah, quick tip. When you want to drop, if I drop this video inside here like this, it will cut out of this one, but I don't want that to happen. So what I'll do is just hold control and you'll see this stuff pop out. That means it's going to shift everything. So yeah, all this stuff is just to make your editing process easier. This is 26, this is 28, so this is coming before this. 18, where did I stop here? 15. And this 7, I think that should come before this. Yeah, so that's all I took for, I didn't go to every table because there were 30 plus tables and visiting every single table would have taken too much time. So yeah, let's just close the gap between that. Now, these clips are not going to be this long. What I want is that this 7 would be the most zoomed in so that by the time I reach the end to be the most zoomed, the last clip will be the most zoomed out. So basically I want the most zoomed out version of this last clip, which is somewhere around here. So our size will be changing over time, but is first of all, we need to make sure we get the matching correct. So I think I'll just use about a few frames. Wait, why am I even editing this project in? Okay, I need to go down to 30 frames per second or 29.97. I'll explain why in a bit, maybe later on. I hope this thing is still live, sure. Because this thing that I'm seeing this thing rolling and I'm like, hold on a minute. Why is this connection looking poor? In case you can still hear me, let me just do a bit of research into what's going on with my connection because I don't want this stream to go offline. But looks like it's better now. It's getting better. Hold on. Can I hear myself? Okay, I can hear myself. All right. We're good. So let's continue from where we were. And if you can hear me, just like, or if you are listening, just like type something in the chat so I can confirm that it's not only me that I can hear myself, or other people can't know what's going on. So anyways, I've already reduced the frame rate of this project to about 30 frames per second. So I think about 1 second or less. Let's just say 1 second is good for this. So let's just crop that. Actually, 1 second is too long. Okay, yeah, so we'll go to the last frame of our first video. And you notice I shifted it back because if we go to the exact points where they split, it will show this one, not this one. So move 1 frame back. So the last frame of this video You know what? Let me scale this in a bit. We'll use our transform tool to scale it. Transform, apply it to this. Then we can adjust our scale and position. So let's say I bring the scale up to 110. Okay. Then we'll bring this down a bit so it looks, I'm just eyeballing it, but it looks like it's in the center now. Then we'll just use this to frame this. Now what this does is that once we move to our next clip, we can match it. You get match cut, so you match it. Anyways, our next frame, I think I'll use around here. So, oh no. Okay, the movement here is smoother. We don't need too much footage. So now we need to do the same here. Let me just quickly copy the transform from here and paste it here. But obviously we need to make it match. So let's scale in, then adjust the position. I think I'll rotate it just a little bit so it can be straighter. Then move this here and move this here. So just an approximate match cut. So by the time I move from here to here, to look like they were in the same place. They get. So same thing, moving from this to the next clip. Now video has become a bit smaller, so let's just, because we know we still want to get the zooming out effect, and if we just make everything the same size, it will not give that our zooming out. So yeah, moving on to the next clip. I think I'll do this from here to here. Okay, that's a bit long. So paste the transform, copy and paste, put it here. This is too zoomed in. So go and adjust our scale and position. Actually, we need to reset the rotation as well. Oh no, we need to rotate it the other way around. Aha. So yeah, now that is matched. Next up, repeat the process. So yeah, it's a very tiring process. It's a long and tiring process, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. So Caleb, let me get a bottle of water, please. Thank you. So yeah, unfortunately on a stream, I can't speed run this. I can't fast forward it. So yeah, I'm just going to try and be quiet for a bit and, you know, make sure I get this done as quickly as possible. And hey, yes, another thing that I forgot to mention, to accentuate the movement, like the zooming out of these clips, I can actually increase the speed. So I'll just use my, thank you. I'll just use my, what's the name of this tool again? When I press R, rate stretch, yeah, my rate stretch to compress this. And what that does is that it increases the speed of the clip to, as you can see here, 152%. Another way you can do that rather is Control R, and you can manually input the speed you want here. Let's say 150. It does exactly the same thing. Or you can use your speed ramps like time remapping then speed. But for this kind of clip where I'm not going from slow to fast, it's just a constant speed throughout, then the first two methods can work. So Now the zooming out will be more obvious. So yeah, let's just continue with our transform. Okay, okay. Here in solidarity. I see you, Samuel. You guys talking for long makes you dehydrated. Who would have known? We move, Sha. I said I'm going to do this time. Play background music. So yes, to make this thing less boring. The funny thing, the good thing about being a small channel is that I'm not worried about copywriting yet, so I can play any songs that I like for now. But by the time the channel grows and I actually need to start making money off of it. Obviously, it's only copyright-free music that I'll play. So yeah, I'm playing this so that I can keep quiet for a bit. Let me enter YouTube Music. Also, I listened to this song recently and they are really good artists. I like when I discover underrated artists, so it feels like yes, I can keep their music and all. But don't worry for this one. Let me play it for everyone to listen.
Till the end, yes, I keep burning, sinking through silence. Your dust decays. In the end, wish I could see you breathe in the silver and rest away. I can feel my soul fly. I can feel that you're not there. I wish you could ignite another day. Wanna feel you on my skin. Wanna feel you pull me in. I let you burn my eyes to see your face. I'm going back, away from the infinite dark. At the end of this universe, I've given life to a billion worlds, witnessed the death of a billion more. I've waited through the long, measureless night, here at the final epoch of creation. All of our stars have turned to dust.
So yeah, that was what's the name of the song again? I think it's Solar something. Yeah, Solar by Rocky. Very good artist. In fact, let me just continue in the trend of their songs. I think this is the first one from them that I heard. sounds like Dune.
Goddess of time, see a slide on my side in your eyes. It's okay. Send me a
Actually, well, yes, I
blaze.
can.
I'm a slave to the
You know what's
flame
funny?
of the blade. I'm afraid I couldn't
We go
fight.
to the
I was
comment
blind
section.
from the tears that I cried. I'm afraid.
Like,
I can't do this anymore. Drowning in vermilion ecstasy. You're gone and I'm paralyzed. You tear me down and I can't feel a thing. I'm sinking deeper than before. Don't wanna be here anymore. You tear me down and I've lost everything. I'm sinking deeper than before. Don't have a reason anymore. I'm on a drive, neon blood color rain in the sky. Run away, I'm switching lanes. Figure eight drifting straight through the pain. No escape, I see the light. How could I have survived through the night? My mistake, my mistake. I can't do this anymore. Drowning in vermilion ecstasy. You're gone and I'm paralyzed. You tear me down and I can't feel a thing. I'm sinking deeper than before. Don't wanna be here anymore. You tear me down and I've lost everything. I'm sinking deeper than before. Don't have a reason anymore. Don't have a reason anymore.
dude, he got flames in his iris. Trying to take my soul, shitty deal, didn't sign it. Tripping over gold, see a rope, now I'm climbing. Yeah, we surviving.
Angel Betty on the grass, never go so go fast, never go so go fast, never go so go. Yeah, we family ties, had to play on the glass, never go so go fast, never go so go fast, never go so go.
Slow it up, speed it down. No, I've been thinking you were lost, never found. Feeling like there's nothing left, cause nothing's right. Without you here, I'm losing breath, like every night. And I've been having nightmares where I drown. And I've been waiting 9 years to hear the sound. There's nothing left, cause nothing's right. Without you here, I'm losing breath, every night.
Come and feel the wind through skies serene. Fire warrior twin, you will porcelain. The sunlight is king. With dandelion skin, you'll find one time your prince. I am the origin. I see you and look in your eyes. You'll be alright. Just give it some time. I know you're sick of saying goodbye. Cause nothing really does.
As much as I'd like to play this, probably as some serious copyright that would block my I'll block my video immediately. So let's see. I don't use my YouTube music that often. I can't put this one picture in picture. Only stay in the browser. Anyways.
not tomorrow. Kinda strange, feeling sorrow. I got change, you could borrow. When I come back around, wanna know what to say. Not today, maybe tomorrow. Open up the door, can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. You told me it was war, said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Did you
That was probably very loud.
take
My bad.
my love away from So you seated the counter when I looked away. Till you turned around, but it wasn't your face. Said I need to
Some
be
people
alone
now
now.
start
I'm
to ask
taking a
that
break.
how
How
come
come when I returned you were?
I will tell you to do a quick edit and it takes so long. You know how long this part will just be in the whole video? Probably like 3 seconds. How long that I used to edit it? A lot of time. I'm not even keeping track at this point. Forget it.
And that's when you found me. I was waiting in the garden, contemplating. Beg your pardon. There's a part of me that recognizes you. Do you feel it too? When you told me it was serious,
Last one.
were you serious? They told me they were only curious. Now it's serious. Open up the door. Can you open up the door? I know you said before you can't cope with anymore. They told me it was war. Said you'd show me what's in store. I hope it's not for sure. Can you open up the door? Bringing my hands in my lap, and you tell me it's all been a trap, and you don't know if you'll make it back. I say no, don't say that.
Thank you all for enjoying the music session. All right. And we're back. Oh wait, I could have just, jeez, I could have just typed it here. But of course, yeah, they bother, they rely on typing on another laptop. Anyways, here's the match codes, the quick version, the raw version rather. Very simple. Actually, I feel it should be longer. You know what? Let's do this. Nest the whole thing together. Name it match cuts. And then increase the speed. So let's say to 150%. I need to render it again. Well, that is a bit more jarring because some of the clips there need to be what they call it, stabilized. But yeah, I'll leave it like this for now. So yeah, there we go. How to create a match cut in a short amount of time. I laugh because that definitely didn't take a short amount of time. You know what? Now let me get back to audio editing. As you can see, if you remember from the beginning of the stream, I already played how this audio sounds. So it will obviously, the video will fade out from here, then immediately the second song starts, it will pick back up. Now I need to find the interview that I will use for this part, and I think I know just the right one to use. Now what did I label the interviews again? Rose. Let's go and find one rose clip. I think this. Yep. So select all the interviews and let's just slap them on our timeline. Yeah. Did 4 interviews in total. This is the most promising, and you'll find out why in a bit.
Nice to meet you people. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favourite grandson, or in other words, favourite grandchild, I'd like to say. Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around, she took care of me, or saw her every other week as well.
Okay, so I don't know if I want to start from when the first thing he said.
Nice to meet you people. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favourite grandson, or in other words, favourite grandchild, I'd like to say.
Yeah, the introduction can come later. Let's start with this.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I used to come towards the end of her life. We were like this. Like this. I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around, she took care of me, or saw her every other week as well. During the later years of my life, I'd always go to see her also after. Jollof rice, the best in the game.
I like this.
Jollof rice, the best in the game. No one could ever compare. It was always good. It was always nice going around.
Okay, I cut out this silence as well. So, like I said, we're starting from here.
Me and Grandma were boys.
Now let's take the whole interview and just first of all insert it. Wait, crap! I selected the wrong thing. Let's just insert the whole thing here. Then for the interview, I hope no one is messaging me that I'm not aware of. All right.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around, she took care of me, or saw her every other week as well. During the
Okay. You know what? Let's put this in the beginning. Wait, is this where I said I'll put the interview? Oh, it is.
Me and Grandma were boys.
Now, I don't like how sharp his voice sounds here. I want it to come softly, like me and Grandma were boys. Now, that isn't too possible without making him do it again, but it's not also possible to make him do it again since the event already left, so yeah, we have to edit it.
Me and Grandma were boys.
So let me first add a bit of a fade in.
Me and Grandma were boys.
Let's mute this first.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. Me and Grandma were boys. We were like.
That one, yes, and it's a bit weird that I'm editing the middle of the video before the beginning, but don't worry, it will sort itself out. As long as I have the music figures.
Tell me,
Yeah, Grandma will this like this. Okay, so let's do this.
Me and Grandma were boys.
I actually want to shift this a little bit, then overlap it.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this.
What's up? I'm David Fowley. Okay, you can crap. You can work with that. Let's just move this.
Me and Grandma. Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. Nice to meet you, people. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favorite.
Okay, I think I'll skip the nice to meet you people part. In the meantime, someone is texting me. Jeez. I normally use the zoom lens. Of course I use, yes, the zoom lens.
Like this. Nice to meet you, people. I'm David Fowley.
Okay, I think I'll start from,
David Fowley. I'm David Fowley.
yep, from here.
Like this. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favorite grandson, or in other words, favorite grandchild, I'd like to say. I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around.
Also, it's weird that
Otherwise
the
known as
music is
Grandma Agnes'
still
favorite grandson, or in other.
because of what he's saying. So I'll mute that in a bit. Let me reply. This person texting me. All right.
Grandma Agnes' favorite grandson, or
So I need to fade this music out. I could manually do this and then where I adjust the audio and slowly fade it out. But since this is multiple clips, I don't have the strength to do that. So I'll just use default transition and then drag it all the way. Yeah, you probably don't typically see people do this, but I mean, whatever works faster.
boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favorite grandson, or in other words, favorite grandchild, I'd like to say. I used to come towards the end of her life.
It actually takes a while before it fades out. I need to do it a bit more manually. I can. Oh, you know what? Let me do the volume automation here. So volume, come here. Add a keyframe here. Then somewhere around here, we want to make that very low. So let's say minus 36 should do. Then we copy this and paste it on everything. There we go. And a way you can check that what you just did worked is, yeah, if you zoom this in, you can see all the automations that I just did. So it should technically...
I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favourite grandson.
Aha, that's much better.
Or, in other words, favourite grandchild, I'd like to say. I used to come, I'd like to say.
Let's crop this along with the video.
I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around, she took care of me, or saw her every other week as well. During the later years of my life, I'd always go to see her also after. Jollof rice, the best in the game. No one could ever compare. It was always good. It was always nice going around to see grandma.
It was always good. Now, I don't want this interview to be too long, so I think what you have said from here to here is quite nice, but let me just see if there's any other important thing. I've actually been streaming for over an hour. Wow, I'm getting very comfortable with this stream thing. Yeah, I mean, it's a way to knock out 2 stones with 1 bird. Knock out 1 I was just about to say knock out 1 stone with 2 birds. Knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, rather. All right.
It was always good. It was always nice going around to see grandma. Grandma was probably the best person to me. She's always a favourite. She always came around for Christmas and my birthday as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I will miss her very dearly. She's honestly one of my biggest fans.
Okay, let's skip to this part.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I will miss her very dearly. She's honestly one of my biggest fans, and honestly, I'm her biggest fan. And I can't lie, she was a great person. It was nice seeing everyone else around me and seeing everyone else come just to see her. She's honestly the guy, the Oga, the chief. She's just her, she's the queen, you get me? And yeah, I'm very happy to be her grandson.
Okay.
I will miss her very dearly.
And then we skip to
And yeah, I'm very happy to be
here,
I'm very happy to be her grandson.
because his intonation is coming out, so he actually sounds like he's finishing what he's saying. And we are somehow already almost at 2 minutes into the video. Wow, this was definitely not expected. Where's the second interview? No, for all the interviews, I actually need the audio to be on this channel that is unmuted.
Alright,
I just realized I forgot to, I forgot to do, what they call it. I forgot to clean the audio, remove background noise. There wasn't that much background noise, to be honest, but yeah. So just a little bit of reduced noise. Then enhance pitch for low tone.
Favourite grandchild, I'd like to say. I used to come towards the end of her life. I was around, she took care of me, or saw her every other week as well. During the later years of my life, I'd always go to see her also after. Jollof rice, the best in the game. No one could ever compare.
All right, that's good. You know what? Then just to make it slightly better, I'm going to use the parametric equalizer. Crap, that pasted it on each and every one of them. Did it? Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. We just want to paste it on one of them, then copy the settings to the rest. So yeah, our parametric equalizer will go to vocal enhancer, then drag this back and increase this. Basically, we want to increase the low end, so his voice will sound bassier. Then also, I don't need this much high end, just cut that off a bit, increase this. How to make your voice sound bassier. Although this is like a scuffed way to do it, but I mean, it works.
Me and grandma were boys. Me and Grandma were boys.
Okay, that's a bit too much because I heard a bit of clipping. So I'll bring this down.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley.
Okay, where's the parametric equalizer? Oh, here. Copy, then paste on everything. Also, I just remember that I wanted to add a bit of reverb on this one. So what I'll do for that is I'll duplicate the audio on this. Just trim it down a little bit, then let's create a new adjustment layer. Okay, then put this on top of here, nest the two of them together, delete the video layer, then add a studio reverb sound on that, put it to greater, increase the wet and reduce the dry, and what that'll give us is something sound
Me
like
and
this.
Grandma were boys. We were like this.
So I need to increase the volume a little bit.
Were boys. We were like this.
Yeah, so it is that exact I need to do a bit of volume automation. Just
Grandma were boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley. Otherwise
so it's not too obvious, but it's there.
boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favourite grandson. Or, in other words, favourite grandchild, I'd like to say. I used to come.
So yeah, that's how to make a vocal reverb effect.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley.
You know what? Let's.
Me and Grandma were boys. We were like this. I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as. Grandma Agnes. Yes, I'm David Fowley, otherwise known as Grandma Agnes' favourite grandson.
You know what? I'll add the transition later. You know what? I've probably been streaming for a while, so let's take a quick break. Actually, because geez, I need to rest, and I'm tired of talking for so long. So yes, I'll be back once I've made a bit more progress on the edits. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far, since not much people are watching right now, and you've seen how to do the match cuts. So yeah, till next time, ciao. I should probably I should have ended the stream before that. Anyways, yeah, next up.